Hey, it's Tuesday and I'm on the Willoway dock. Let's take a look at these great plants shipping on the dock today. First of all, here we got some outstanding looking knockout roses. Here we have our threes, bud, bloom, looking great. I pulled one of these lemony lace sambucus, and you can see this nice bright sunny yellow color. We also have black lace. Again, these are outstanding plants here, nice texture, great color. Well, the nice cheery flowers that we're looking at here is a perennial geranium, and this is Sanguinium Max Frey. Here we have our lavender. Look at this gorgeous 19 centimeter lavender here, all bud and bloom. We got a great selection. Well, more of those gorgeous knockouts here. We have a double pink in a 3-gallon, and here we have a 3-gallon oak leaf hydrangea. This is a shorter statued with a red flower to it called Ruby Slippers. Hey, look at these beautiful 3-gallon hydrangea blushing brides. Here's another great perennial. This is Geranium Roseanne, and this is a multiple award winner here. We have some beautiful 19 centimeters bud and bloom. So here we're looking at some gorgeous grasses. You know, we got a nice selection of grasses. Let's look here at these paniculatas. This is Hydrangea Quickfire, and you can see it's one of the first ones of the paniculatas to bloom. It's set in bud. It looks great. This is Paniculata Quickfire. Well, on the other end here, if you're looking for a little bit shorter stature plant, this is Little Quickfire. And again, it's just starting to set bud. It's one of the early ones to do that, and this is a gorgeous little plant. This is 2-gallon Little Quickfire. Hey landscapers, look at these beauties. This is a 7-gallon Hydrangea Annabelle, and you know, Annabelle type hydrangeas are very resilient. They're a native in this area, so they're adaptable to many soil conditions and cold conditions. This is a gorgeous 7-gallon plant, Hydrangea Annabelle. Here we're looking at an old favorite. This is Hemerocallis or Daylily, and this is Stella d'Or in a 19 centimeter. Beautiful plants, big, heavy, multiple division plants, good value. Look at all these beautiful Japanese maples. You know, we still have a promotion going on Japanese maples, and we have a great selection here. Well, here we see more Japanese maples, and this one here is our 7-gallon Blue Maid Pyramidal Holly. Look how perfect these plants are. Good value as well on these Ilex Sky Pencil. Nice narrow upright habit, good growth to them, exceptionally nice plants. Here we're looking at the nice sunny color here of Rose Paprika, and this one is a proven winter selection. You can see they're just loaded with color. Here we're looking at bud and bloom on our 3-gallon hydrangea. This is Bloomstruck, and a very popular plant. The beautiful red here is proven winner City Line Paris, and we'll just zoom in here. You can see the nice gorgeous blooms to them, and then look at these drifts. A lot of color on the dock today. So as you can see here, a lot of nice perennials coming up. Echinaceas are just starting to come in. We're looking at Sombrero Sangria, and you can see the bud and bloom on those. We have Little Bang Red Elf. Very nice plants, a lot of bud and bloom color. Well, again, nice selection of perennials as we're going down through these orders here. This is that drift again. This one happens to be apricot. And look at this gorgeous color on these Lemon Daddy hydrangeas. Greenhouse stuff is just getting here. We're looking at some nice quarter lines. We have Sundance. Look at these beautiful elephant ears. This one is Regal Shields. Very nice dark textured plant. These are great for in the landscape or in containers on the patio. Beautiful plants. Here we're looking at Red Sensation and Torbay Dazzler. Here we have the Clematis series of Raymond Evanson, and you can see nice full trellis plants, still got a lot of color, bud and bloom. You know, and we'll pan through here. Beautiful, beautiful perennials. Be sure to check that availability. Well, here we have a couple racks of our heucheras coming in. And what nice color that we have here. I wanted to pull one of these out. This is a newer one called Black Coral. Isn't that a gorgeous plant? This one's a very unique arborvitae. This one is De Groot Spire, And if you're looking for a narrow upright hedge or even an individual specimen, this would be your plant. Nice texture, good pick, nice consistency, good value. Well, now is the time Coreopsis is going to begin to shine here. And we have the Little Bang Red Elf. Here we have Little Bang Daybreak, all nice and budded. The Variegated Iris are up, great color, starting to throw some bud in the base. Candy Store Phlox, just a good assortment of color right now. Here we're looking at a leucanthemum, and you know, the daisies are always very popular. These are very nice bud and bloom. This is leucanthemum Daisy May. Wow, check out these. These are Eudutia Chardonnay Pearls. I caught them as they're setting them down, but look at these Chardonnay Pearls. Very nice chartreuse color. Still have some bud and bloom to them. Beautiful. Here we're looking at a grouping of daylilies, and this is the Twice as Nice series. And you can see these big, pretty tags. They're going to start to throw some flower spikes here shortly, but you know, customers will see these big tags and they know right away what the flower's going to look like, and it gives you a lot of nice shelf life. Gorgeous big multi-fan plants. Here we have an order that has some of our hosta, you know, and we're looking at stained glass as the yellow variegated. We have Patriot. Look at this gorgeous hosta here. Here we have blue-eyed grass, Cicericium. The leucanthemum we're looking at here is Becky, and wow, what a value. We're starting to see hibiscus coming up to the dock, and again, that's a nice summer color plant. We have a good selection of hibiscus coming available. So here we have a pallet just coming up to the dock, and this is our 3-gallon Quickfire. And as I said, you know, Quickfire is one of the earliest ones to start to bloom, and the paniculatas, they got nice flower spikes to them. Beautiful little heads. These are great for containers on the patio or in the landscape. Very nice plants. Look at that flower. So here we see some more stuff. We have our Purus Red Mill coming in 3 gallons, but the hydrangea trees we're looking at are very nice 7-gallon Edith Vogue. Well, I wanted to pull one of these off. Look at these. I mean, here we're looking at our 5-gallon Blue Maid Holly. What a value on these guys. As we're coming into the dock here, we see more of those beautiful holly, Japanese maples, and look at the color on these. This is Physocarpus Amber Jubilee. Here we have a collection of drift roses, and as you can see here, they're all bud and bloom, very nice full plants. Here's another order of those 3-gallon Quickfire hydrangea trees. You know, next to those hydrangeas, we've seen these on the dock. Here we have a 7-gallon. This is Salix Nishiki, and you know, Salix Nishiki is coming out right now into its own with a lot of new growth, and that's what brings the color. So here we're looking at a tree form, and then I'll swing over here, and now we're looking at the shrub form. Look at these 3 gallons. Outstanding color. So more holly. We have the China Series holly. Another look at those Salix Nishikis. Gorgeous ferns. Here we have the Autumn Brilliance 19 centimeters. You can see the hydrangea bloomstruck and knockouts that we talked about earlier, and here in the corner we have a Weigilla, very popular plant. This one is spilled wine. Some very nice hosta here. We're looking at golds and these beautiful blues. This one is a huge one in the landscape. This is Empress Wu. Here we have a Serum, which is ginger, Chinese ginger. Nice variegated foliage to them, good value there. Look at the buds on these lilies, and they're just coming into their own, so we got a lot of great color here. Here's another look at those Raymond Evanson clematis, and again, they're just popping with buds. The Stilbe's another plant that are going to start to pop, and you know, we got nice bud and bloom of Stilbe's. And here, let's look over here. We're starting to see the hibiscus come on. This is your perennial hibiscus. Setting bud, this is when you want to get those in. And this is Tradescantia, and this is amethyst here. Look at that. Look how loaded. I mean, this is incredible, the bud set on those. Here's another beautiful plant. This is Monarda Pardon My Pink, and an improved disease-resistant variety. Big, full plants. Just starting to set bud, but wow, look at that perennial. Isn't that gorgeous? Well, here we're looking at tassel fern, and then another look. This is Mars Madness. at the perennial hibiscus. And again, they're just starting to set buds. You want to get them in there so those big saucer flowers are blooming right on your lot. Hey landscapers, if you're looking for a value, look at these guys. Here we have 3-gallon procumbens nana. Look at that size. More perennials here. We have Nepeta Junior Walker, bud and bloom. As you can see here, these spilled wine are going fast, and we got a great price on these right now. Beautiful big plants. Ostrich ferns, 19 centimeters. Look at those beauties. The blast of color here, we're looking in grass. This is Carrick's grass, and it's a selection called Everest, and it has that really nice creamy silver look to it. Carrick's grass is very hardy and adds a big punch of color. You can see the guys are prepping orders here. We're looking at a 3-gallon hydrangea limelight, and this is an old favorite. Comes out with that nice creamy to light green flower. Beautiful. Well, here we're prepping an order with our 3-gallon green velvets, and what a value here. You know, they're flushed out in that new growth, and we list them as 12s, but they're every bit of 15, 18 right now. What a value on these guys. Here we have on the background, we have lo and behold Buddleia, contrasting really nice to these 3-gallon mop cypress. Again, we're starting to see a lot of hibiscus coming up to the dock here. Here we have the Island series, which is like Fiji and some of the new varieties in the first editions, and then the chiffons and the proven winners. Awesome plants, good value. Really nice color and size on these 2-gallon mops. But you can see the guys are bringing more of these beautiful perennials up to the dock here. We got hydrangeas and roses, perennials, color, texture, flower. Wow, these things are looking great. Here's an up-close look, kind of a cool feature here with them coming through the watering bin. We're looking at some beautiful hostas. Here we have that Nepeta Walker Low coming up here. Look at the bud and bloom on these roses, guys. 19 centimeter knockouts. Here we got that variegated iris, very popular this week. Nice, nice plant. Trees, again, very popular on the dock. Everyone restocking their trees. And again, if you haven't talked about our Japanese maples with our sales team, you definitely want to do that right now. Well, that was just a quick walk through our dock today. You know, we got a lot of great color. Again, perennials are looking sensational. We have roses that are bud and bloom, hydrangeas coming on, bud and bloom. A lot of color, texture for landscaping with some nice big plants and trees. So be sure to get with our sales team. We got a lot of nice stuff for you. I hope this truck's loading for you.